So here we have it. We have boneless chicken thighs, Mediterranean spice, boneless, skinless chicken thighs with quinoa, lemon, quinoa, rice and quinoa, lemon with parsley, garlic, and onions, and then a little tossed salad. So anyway, from my little kitchen to yours. Hey, hi, I'm Amy, and I'm back in my little kitchen, and I'm so excited as always. I'm getting ready to make dinner for Chris and I, because that is my life now, just Chris and I. I love it when my kids come over, but they don't come over every day. Anyway, so I'm making dinner for Chris and I really wanted to kind of figure out, something else to do with chicken. And so I looked on the internet to figure out what are some of the Mediterranean, I don't know why I can't say some words right. I mean, I get so tongue-tied, it's crazy. Mediterranean spices. And so, what's a good combo or whatever it may be. And just, I don't know, kind of do something different. I'm debating whether to put like a Greek garlic dill sauce with it. But I've got 4 chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs right here. Good, rich in flavor, so good. And so what we're gonna do is maybe marinate this for about 30 minutes. I would recommend an hour or more. I just don't have that time right now, but I would definitely probably do it for about an hour. But I'm only gonna do it for 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do first is, where did my juicer go? Okay. I'm going to, first of all, get all my spices together. So I'm gonna put in about a teaspoon of allspice. That'll be good. About a half a teaspoon of cardamom. I think it's a strong spice, so you don't want it to overpower all the other spices, so only about a half a teaspoon. That's about good. Where did my oregano go? I'm gonna do a little bit of oregano because that's a good spice in it too. Give it some more earthiness. Garlic. How can you pass up garlic? So I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of garlic powder. About a teaspoon of cumin. What else do I need? Paprika, sweet paprika. I'm gonna do about 2 teaspoons of that. And then, oh yeah, how can you forget salt? So about a teaspoon, maybe 2. And then I think I have about maybe a teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm gonna combine this all up. Stir it all together. And then I'm just gonna put it all over the chicken thigh. Get that all juiced up, all spiced up. And you wanna make sure it's really all covered. I don't know, can you see this? Got my coffee cup here. And I'm gonna use all of this, because not only do I want it on the front, I want to turn these over and get them really on the underside as well. Oh, man, I can just smell the herb, the spices and everything, just so good. I mean, this will really give some flavor. I mean, all of this just did 4 chicken thighs, so if you have like 8, definitely double this whole mixture amount. Okay, get all these spices off. Let me go wash my hands because we're gonna douse this with a little bit of lemon juice and olive oil. Okay, here's my olive oil. I'm just gonna really dollop this up. Kind of really get that in there. Well, I should have a hand rag here. Then I'm gonna squeeze some fresh lemon juice. The acidity will help with the marinade, and the acidity will help with the marinade, but also break down and tenderize the chicken. So I'm gonna cover this up with saran wrap and kind of just let this sit in the marinade for about a half hour. And in the meantime, I have rice and quinoa. I'm gonna mix the two together. I thought that would be a great combination, a good mixture to go with the chicken thighs. And I'm gonna add a little bit of oregano. I am going to add lots of lemon juice, parsley, sauteed onions and garlic with that. And then I might even add a little bit of cucumber in there, kind of give that freshness to it, and top it off with some parsley. So here we go. So I went ahead and started my rice and quinoa already. I tell you, as I do this, I'm not used to the daylight savings time. I feel like I'm so far behind. So 30 minutes, see ya. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying it, and I would really appreciate it if you liked it and subscribed to it. And oh, don't forget to click that little bell up there, and you'll be notified of future videos that are new and coming on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. And I would really appreciate it if you shared the video and let other people know, and encourage them to subscribe and like the videos as well. So anyway, thank you, and back to the video. Okay, I'm telling you, I almost think I need my own lemon tree. I'm gonna go ahead and make this little Greek yogurt dill sauce. Chris might want it on the chicken thighs because it's got a lot of those Mediterranean spices to it. And I thought, okay, we have the rice and everything, so maybe the Greek dill sauce will be good for it. So since it's only Chris and I'm only gonna do like maybe a cup of Greek yogurt. And then I already chopped up some of my parsley here. I'll just set that aside. And now I've got some garlic. I only have about 2 small cloves of garlic. And I'm really gonna try and mince this up. If you have one of those garlic presses, which I might have one. I think I gotta clean out my pantry, tell you the truth. I'd probably use that because since this is a sauce, kind of like I don't want to call it a dip, I'd rather call it a sauce that you can just put on the side and take a little bit with your bite of meat. And I know Greek dishes sometimes use a lot of lamb. I had a really good friend who was Greek. Unfortunately, he passed away, I'm going to say a couple of years ago, but it's probably been like 5 or 3. It seems like yesterday. Anyway, he had his own restaurant and everything, and he served a lot of heroes. So it had a lot of lamb. Oh, so good. But anyway, I just remember having a lot of that cucumber, dill, yogurt sauce. Oh, it was so good. Anyway, I think that's about as minced up as I can get it. So I'm going to just add that to the Greek yogurt. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of olive oil. And a little bit of salt, just a little bit. A pinch of salt, maybe. I still didn't get pepper. That's okay, because I'm just going to use some ground pepper. That'll work. I got to fill up my little pepper pepper canister here. Little pepper there. And then the juice of, I'm gonna use half a lime. If I was needing more, I'd probably do 1. So we're just gonna squeeze that. Tell you, I'm using a lot of lemons, but I tell you, I use a lot of lemon in cooking. Sometimes it just gives that brightness to your food. It kind of tempers down or tames the flavors down in some. Now, if I had fresh dill, I would definitely add that, but I don't. So I'm just gonna add dry dill to this. And so this will have a chance to sit a little bit. And if you really wanted to make this a little chunky, I tell you the truth, since we're gonna have cucumbers in the salad, I wasn't gonna put it in here, but you could really chop up some cucumbers really fine and add it to this. Stir it up here. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, this is good. In fact, I wouldn't mind adding just a, can I squeeze any more lemon juice out of this? Maybe get some of the seeds out of it. Just a little bit more. Oh, this is very good. I'm liking it. Okay, I'm gonna run and get some dill because I forgot to get it. Okay, I went ahead and got some dill. Like I said, I would love it if I had fresh. So I'm definitely gonna add at least a teaspoon. Get that all mixed in. And then I'll set this aside while I cook the meat. And then that way this will have a chance to kind of settle down and get all the flavors. Okay. I'm just gonna put just a little sprinkle of parsley on it just to kind of decorate it up a little bit. So this is our Greek dill sauce for the boneless chicken thighs. Yeah, boneless, skinless chicken thighs that were just marinated in Mediterranean spices, lemon juice, olive oil. So I think it's gonna taste really good. So I think what I'm gonna do is, this is done, set this aside, cook my meat, keep that warm, and then I'll finish up the rice. Okay, I think my pan is definitely ready to go here. Turn it up a little bit because I had it on low. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of grill marks. So the chicken thighs have been marinating. I took them out of the fridge just to have them rest a little bit and get a little bit closer to room temperature, because usually you don't want to cook meat right from the fridge. I think it toughens it up. So I'm just going to kind of get the meat in there and the sauce. Okay, I can hear it. Oops. Just get some grill marks on there, hopefully. Normally I do this, well, I should say normally Chris cooks on the grill. I usually don't. That's a very time-consuming thing. And usually I'm doing a bunch of other things in between. Okay, there we go. Just kind of, I don't know, I'll save that. We'll save that and see what happens. So we're gonna, I would have to say this is probably on medium-high. Each side may take maybe about 5 minutes. These are boneless, so I think they'll cook a little bit quicker and there's no skin on it. So I'm hoping. Almost. Oh no, it's got a little bit more ways to go. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna flip them over. They have some, ooh, they've got some grill marks on them. I'm liking it. It shouldn't take too much longer on this side before they're done. And if you do need more time, but they're brown and they've got some of the grill marks on them, I would just turn the heat down, cover them up so the chicken can cook all the way through. So, okay, I turned the meat down all the way down to low because I don't want to overcook the meat, cook it too fast or toughen it up. So I'm gonna put a foil over this and just have it continue to cook. Or if you do have, which this is not, if you do have an oven-proof grill or pan, you can always stick it in the oven. Maybe the temperature at 325. Just take about maybe 10 minutes to finish cooking this. I just want to make sure I have everything else ready and that we're ready to cook. Or I'm ready to serve up. So, okay, I just really made just a simple green salad. This is like green lettuce, and I used up some cucumbers that I had for another meal. Just chopped them up into, you know, really bite-sized pieces with a little bit of radish to it. Because I always seem to like cheese on my salad, I'm just gonna grate just a little bit Parmesan. Just a little bit, not much, just a little bit. Then in order to kind of incorporate some of the spices that I used in the meat and the Greek dill sauce, I'm just gonna sprinkle just a hint of dill on here. And then I'm gonna run and get some oregano. Oops, here I am. Just a hint. Because I want the freshness of the greens. Then I'm just gonna use a fork here just to kind of fluff it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on this. I could have incorporated a vinaigrette, but I'm doing it this way. A few flakes of salt. And then a little squeeze again of lemon. I'm gonna cut this little knob off here on the lemon because it'll fit in this thing better, and I think I can squeeze a little bit better. Just gently, just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So this is our salad, simple. But like I said, you could put a green vegetable on it. I think with this, I don't know, shaved Brussels sprouts with maybe some fresh peas, maybe that would go good. Because I think with a hint of mint to all of that and lemon juice. And so I think that'll go well. Maybe with a little bit of walnut. So that's something green that you could put with this chicken and the rice. So, but I just chose the salad. In fact, I could have put walnuts in here. Or you can add walnuts to the rice. Anyway, let me get the rest of this together and clean this mess up a little bit, and we're done. Well, I think Chris is ready to eat, so I'm gonna plate the Mediterranean spice chicken thighs and the quinoa and rice. Okay, here we go. Here's the rice. Then we're gonna plate the chicken over here. Oh, you can come in, babe, if you want. Okay. So look at these. I hope these are good and spiced. They smell wonderful. So this will be Chris's. And I don't think this is too hot. We'll add in, oops, some rice. And this probably would have gone well with a vegetable, but that'll be next time. So here we have it. We have boneless chicken thighs, Mediterranean spice, boneless, skinless chicken thighs with quinoa, lemon, quinoa, rice and quinoa, lemon with parsley, garlic, and onions, and then a little tossed salad. So anyway, from my little kitchen to yours, I hope you follow Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. You can find this recipe and all the other ones there, and also on my YouTube channel.